Hello everyone, I'm Dean, and this is TMS This Week. Each week we will bring you everything going on here at TMS. Let's go! First things first, we welcome Mrs. Stein as our guest speaker in reading. Miss Stein is the creator of the play Eddie and acts in it, like how she will next Monday. She will be here on Monday through Wednesday for the 8th grade, teaching us about the Holocaust.
We didn't get TMS's opinion on homework, so we went and talked to some people.
I think there's just enough because, like, after school activities, you can still do your homework in, like, 30 minutes. But Movie Max, I think it should be, like, 15 minutes instead of 30 because that's way too long because you have other homework to do, too.
I think there's just enough because we are getting good grades on our tests, so that means we are learning what we should.
There's enough homework or not enough homework?
I think there's just enough homework.
Can you give some more reasoning why you think that?
Because, like, we have, like, after-school activities and, like, practice for, like, sports. Like, there's not too much, like, to do after and stuff. Like, because teachers give, like, an equal amount of homework.
Just enough homework.
Can you give some more, like, explanation on why you think that?
Because nobody assigns me homework except for, like, math and stuff.
Okay.
I think there's way too much. I get like 30 questions a night, and it's overwhelming. It's way too much.
For 6th grade, probably just enough because they don't overwhelm you too much about having your homework. The only issue is that if you don't have it done like the day they want it done, you get like yelled at.
Homework or not enough homework?
Too much.
Can you give a reasoning why?
I have no more free time. I can't go, every time I go home, I have to do work. And then, like, by the time it's all done, I have not, like, it's already, like, 10 o'clock.
I think it's fine.
Can you give some more reasoning why?
Sometimes in math we have 2 pages, but it's fine.
Okay.
I know for my class I don't assign homework often at all. I think we can get enough done during class where I don't really need to assign homework besides studying for a test or something like that. I can't speak for other teachers, but yeah, at least for my class, I don't give much homework.
Thank you.
Too much homework.
Can you give some more reasoning why?
So, the reason why I think that is because, like, there's, like, I spend, like, a lot of time on homework. And, like, not every class, but a lot of my classes give out homework, and by the time I'm done, like, because I play, like, instruments too, I have to practice. And when I'm done, it's with everything, and I have free time, it's, like, 7 o'clock at night, and I have, like, 2 hours of free time.
I think there's too much.
Can you give some more explanation why?
Because it's like you don't really get a bunch of free time after, like, say, like, I had a ton of assignments, then, like, I wouldn't get that much free time, and it just puts more stress on the student. So, yeah.
I think that there's just enough because the teachers will probably do it with you in class, and if you don't finish it, then it's homework.
I think there's just enough homework.
Can you give some more reasoning on why you think that?
Just because it's, like, not too much and it doesn't take that much time to do, but it's, like, still, like, time-consuming.
Okay, thank you. Thank you to everyone who participated in this week's question. We'll have another one for you next week.
Track starts Monday from 3:25 to 4:25 and will be inside for a couple of days due to the weather. Sure. But they'll also need their clothes and completed forms. We talked to Miss Martin and Mr. Shorgy about the upcoming season.
Today we have interviewed 2 of the track team coaches to talk about what they expect of this year's track team.
Going into the new season, how do you think last year's track team did?
Well, last year's track team won the Pac-8 championship. We did really well, but we were in a situation where the field was very small because of folks coming off the pandemic. We didn't have as many people out this year. We have a lot more.
Okay. What's this year's track season expectations?
I expect the same as last season, even better. I think we'll be even better this year, stronger, because we have a lot of really good 8th grade athletes out this year. So we should win the Pac-8 championship, and I'm hoping we can win the junior OVACs.
And who are the athletes to watch for this year?
The athletes to watch for, man, there's so many because we have a lot. But I think in the field events, I would say that Riley Perry looks like she's going to be a really good thrower. Julia Dunaway is always on fire. And I would say that we have a lot of really good gifted athletes in the 6th and the 8th grade. And because of that, it's just really hard to name who is going to be awesome, because I think they're going to all be awesome.
And lastly, when's the first meet going to be?
First meet is on the 28th of March. So we start on February the 28th with our first practices, and then we'll practice until the 28th of March, and that will be our first meet. And we should be in pretty good shape by then, hopefully.
The new season, how do you think last year's team did?
Well, we actually won Pac 8, both boys and girls, last year, so we're hoping to repeat that again this year.
What's the season expectations this year?
Again, we have a lot of kids coming back. We have a lot of really good 7th grade runners, and we have some kids coming back, so we're hoping for the best this year.
Who are some of the athletes to watch this year?
So I see who signed up, because we're really just before the season, but we got a lot of kids. We got Sam Rocky coming back, Ike Adderholtz, Brennan Wack, Jed Hunley, Wyatt Brady. So we have a lot of kids coming back from last year that really did well in 7th grade. Even we have some Jackson Anderson, who helped us out with hurdles. Isaac Welling, a really good distance runner. Jacob Robinson helped us out with the 400. So we have a lot of good talent coming back. Looking forward to the season.
And lastly, when is the first meet going to be?
The first meet is, we're actually starting practice next Monday. That's the 28th. And it looks like the first meet is going to be about a month away from that, March 28th. So we have about a month to practice, and then March 28th will be our first meet at Brook. Okay.
Thank you to Ms. Martin and Mr. Sorge for doing these interviews.